And there we go. And we're recording. And
Surely you would put the M4 T26, a funny novelty tank, after the T25. Surely.
nope. Or, put the T25 and M26 together, because the T25 is literally the prototype variant of what would
Yeah, all
eventually
that.
become the M26.
Oh, but that will make so much sense, Circa, because you won't research the M26 in that case. In that case, put the M26 first, and then you can research the funny prototype afterwards.
Especially when they're the same PR.
Yeah, well, 0.3 PR off.
No.
Oh, no, no.
The T25 and the M26 are the same PR.
Oh.
Anyway, with that, welcome to the ground portion of the dev server overview. As you may be able to tell, there's a lot of Gaijin shenanigans to cover. I don't actually think rank 1 for the US has changed at all.
It would probably be smart for one of us to have the game open,
original.
but oh well. Yeah, but that's effort.
Yeah, but indeed. Then we got rank 2, where the all the Shermans that in rank 2 are now folded nicely.
And the 105 Sherman has been moved over to a tank destroy line.
Yep.
Fair enough.
It is, because it literally fulfilled the same role as the M8 HMC.
Yeah.
Which is tank destroy, because reasons. We got rank 3. Hellkit sitting nicely on its own. We got the 2 welded 76 Shermans.
Hold on, is it M18 has been moved over to the left, or am I going mad?
You're going mad. That's been there for ages.
Fuck. Oh, okay. I'm gaslighting myself.
M6 and C1 have been folded. And the M36s have been folded. Actually, yeah, nope. Gaijin still hasn't actually fixed the model of the M36B to have the gun that actually does the performance and the shells that it has.
Nice.
Yeah, very. And rank 4, we got the... Now that's actually some change. The M41 Bulldog and the T92 are now the only things in the light tank line. I think the Bulldog was rank 3 before. Or was the T92 rank 5? I think the T92 was rank 5. But the point being, the M56 and the M50 have been moved to the tank destroyer line. Finally.
Makes a bit more sense now.
That makes more sense. Then we get to what we were just ranting about with the fucking...
The Pershing.
Can we do this? M4 with the fucking Pershing turret being the start vehicle in a folder with the T25, which is literally the prototype vehicle of the M26, or one of, at least. And then we go back to sensibility with the M46 sitting on its own after the M26. We got the 2 experimental heavy T26s in a folder on their own, which makes sense.
Yep, that's fairly good.
All good. Like 5, we got the M47 and the M48. And then the M60 on its own now. Honestly, it would probably have made more sense to make the M48 the starter of the M60. We'll just have kept them separate. Anyway, the T32s are folded as per usual. Yeah, I think the T92 got moved from rank 5 to rank 4. But I'm not sure. Rank 6, we got the Sheridan and the first Bradley. We got the 2 improved M60s. in a nice little folder. And then we have the new vehicle. And I think that's really the only change here.
Mm-hmm.
Or changes. We have the Chaparral. Which, you know, Gaijin, you can drop the improved. Especially when you decide to shorten it to something that could also be
Imperial.
Imperial.
Which is what I thought it was.
Or impervious. Or, you know.
Implied.
Lots of other options. Also, I fucking wanted to be a modification option, whatever, to put the fucking cap on. Not that it would add any sort of real protection. It would prevent you from shooting over the front. But, if I just do a quick test drive here, it would look kind of funny, but the vehicle already looks funny. But more importantly, you wouldn't have 4 fucking people just sitting there as fucking target practice for enemy machine guns.
Oh.
That said, though, I do like the commander's beard.
There is a moth on my hand.
Silent.
What, Zerka?
I think the crew for this thing's from Alabama.
Oh god.
They all have the same face. One of them's just older with a beard.
Brother in arms.
Anyway, not much point in actually really test driving it because missiles you get stuck kind of crap.
Oh, are they just aimline Bs essentially?
I think E's with 18G overload.
9Bs is a open tracker thing.
Sidewinders with 18E max overload. And the upgraded missile, you get an all-aspect seeker without really changing anything else.
Hmm.
But yeah, it is just a slightly modified Sidewinder.
Very nice.
At rank 7, we have the A3 Bradley now, before the HSTVL. We got the M1A1HC in the M60 line. We have the A1 and IPM1 folded, and we have the A2 and A2 SEP folded. We still just have 3 independent AA, because fuck you. Actually, the LAV is rank 6 and the normal one, I am pretty sure. And we have the Striker.
All on its own.
All on its own.
There could be so many more tank destroyers there. Oh well.
They could. You know, there's also just a gap in all of rank 4 for AA.
Mm-hmm. And light tanks. Oh, I mean rank 5.
Yeah.
To be fair,
There's
not
not,
really anything there.
There's not a lot of stuff you could put there, really.
No.
Anyway, Germany.
What a mess.
What a mess. Just like America.
Even more so.
The Panzer 38, I won't say EVs, but you know, the later ones, the 2-3 ones, have been folded. The Panzer 4E and Panzer 4F1 have been folded. I'm pretty sure they aren't on the actual server. The Flak Panzers have been folded. C2 still comes before the half track though. We got the Sturmpanzer and the Squeeze Bore folded because those are similar. We have the Panzerjäger 1 and the half track folded, and we have the Marder 3 and the Stuka 3 folded.
They're just really trying to make people play the Marders.
Yeah. Rank 2, nothing has really changed in the tank destroyer line. Nothing has changed for the Panzer 3s. The Panzer Force is still the same. Yeah, that's still the same. AA is still the same, and then we have the Marder 3H in front of the Stu 42 and the Stu 3F, because of reasons.
That makes sense.
Rank 3, we got the Sturer and the Fleckbus folded, and we have the Nashorn and the Waffentiger folded. Which is kind of all over the place. The Tigers are just still there on their own, not folded. We have the Baby Panther and the Panther D. We have the Verbal and Ostwind. We have the Jagdpanzer 4 and the Hetzer folded, and then the 470 on its own. Rank 4, we got the Bulldog, the Tiger 2s, the Panther, well, just the rest of the Panthers really folded.
All of them.
The Ostwind, the Kugel, the Jagdpanther, and the Hinschel-Jäger have been folded, and the 30 and Jagdtiger have been folded. Rank 5. Not a lot of stuff has been moved around for Germany. The Marder A1- and BMP have been folded, and the Marder 1A3 and BF105 have been folded. The 105 had been moved from the tank destroyer line to the light tank line. But besides that, that's
Everything else looks
everything
roughly the
else
same.
is where it used to be. Well, with the exception of the Kugel, that's rank 4 now, but
Fair enough.
then we have the TAM and the, I don't know, the Pentagon, because they don't
The crowd's here.
they don't even bother actually, yeah. Have been folded before the Bagel. The Kampfpanzer 70 and the M48 Super is folded for some weird reason. We have the 2 Leopard 1 variants folded, which makes sense. The Gepard all in Lonesome and the Raketenjagdpanzer all in Lonesome.
And a random T-72 just in a line. Willy-nilly.
Yeah, but that's kind of always just been randomly in a line. Or
Yeah.
willy-nilly.
alright.
At rank 7, we got the Radkampfwagen and the TM2C folded. The 2K has been moved from the Leopard line to the assorted other MBT's line.
The everything else line.
Yeah. 2A5 and 2A6 have been folded, and we have the PSO as the new vehicle. Which is basically just a urban combat variant of the 2A5. Now with plow.
I will admit, it does look sleek.
It does look good. And I do like the 50 cal remote weapon system on the turret.
Yeah, wait till we get to France.
I know. The Ocelot and Gepard have been folded in ranks. They've really gone all out in putting AA at rank 7. Both of those used to be rank 6. I'm pretty sure the Wiesel 182 used to be rank 6 as well. Anyway. Moving on swiftly, because there's a lot of fucking shit to cover.
Yep.
None of the BTs have been folded.
Funnily enough.
None of the T28s have been folded.
The T-26 is in the wrong place.
Yeah, the T26s really should have been folded. So should the other T-series light tanks.
To be fair, it being a rank 1, it doesn't really matter too much.
No.
So we'll let them off on that.
Rank 1 has kind of been made a little tasting menu
Boss.
for the nation.
Yeah, and I think it's good to have like at least a starting rank all the things visible so people know what they're getting themselves into.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I still feel like maybe the T70 should have been folded with the T80. Or the T80 with the T70. But
Yeah, effort.
beyond that, it's okay.
Serviceable.
Rank 2, however. There used to be like 30 different vehicles in here.
Yeah, where is everything?
Now we have the T34, 1940 and 41 have been folded. I think they are on the main server as well. The 42 and the E, however, are not. They've been folded as well. We have the T28E, which is rank 1 on the live server currently. Then we have the KV1 and the KV2 folded for some reason. We have the KV1S on its own. Really would have made more sense to fold that with the KV1.
Oh, to be fair, the 1 and 2, they do use the same chassis, don't they?
They do, but the 1S is literally a modified KV1 to, make it less of a sluggish brick.
Yeah, but,
The KV1 and the KV2 are made for different roles. The KV1 and the KV1S are made for the same role. The S is just meant to be a bit
Light.
more, user-friendly and not as much of a strain on resources and logistics.
Oh, that makes too much sense, Circa.
I know, I'm nerding now. The SIS-30 and SU-57B have been folded. That is honestly a really good change because they essentially have the same fucking gun and they're both absolute and utter crap.
I will say the 57B is surprisingly fun.
It is still crap.
It's shit, but it's fun.
But it's so rare that people don't really know what to do with it.
I know, it's great.
Which makes it fun. I don't really think the 122 and Yak 10 have really changed.
Don't think so either.
Then we got the AA line where the SIS-12 and the SIS-43 have been folded.
Thank fuck.
I mean, poor Wattle Truck, but yeah, it's crap.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Oh yeah, the T-34-57 has been moved up a rank, hasn't it?
Like, it has. Oh.
Or has the T-34-85 been moved down the rank? I'm not sure now.
No, I think it might be the... Huh.
Anyway, something has changed there.
Something has changed.
We got the KV-1 SIS-5 and the KV-85 folded.
Doesn't make any sense, but yeah.
Not really. I mean, neither does having a PT-76 in the middle of the fucking... I mean, it is a hybrid line, isn't it, really?
It is.
SU-152, SU-85, and ISU-152 are folded for some weird reason. And the SU-85M and ISU-122 are folded.
What?
Yeah...
Surely it would have made more sense to have the two SU-85s together and the SU family.
The SU-152s, well, SU and ISU together. The SU-85s together. The ISU-122s together. Then leave the SU-100 on its own.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it would. But that would mean there'd be more than 3 vehicles in rank 4, so we can't have that.
Ugh.
The ZSU-37 is still what it's always been, and it's still as crap as always.
Absolute dog water. Let's go.
Only change in rank 4 is the ISU-122S and SU-100 folder. The 122S is folded under the 122 on the live. And then we have the new one.
Oh, I can actually test drive this one.
The Gvastika. With its proxy fuse that has the same velocity as its standard shell. It's a slightly higher velocity shell. Ah, that's because it's a lighter shell despite having the exact same explosive mass.
Nice.
And then we get a heat shell with 400mm pen.
Who's going to use that? I mean,
Memes. It's also supposed to be amphibious, but apparently isn't right now.
all of my keybinds are broken. Gaijin!
I was smart and went and got my keybinds.
I can also do that.
Well, entirely stuck test drive.
Oh shit, where was it? Oh, fuck.
Shit, this is actually kind of responsive. Like, for being so big and so fat, this maneuver's surprisingly well. Even though it's not actually currently amphibious.
Oh, I forgot where the controls were. Ah!
We have anything else new in that rank? We do not. Rank 5! Well, Silent is panicking about his controls.
Yep.
The C-44-100 has been moved up to rank 5.
Install directory.
And the T-54s are back to how they were originally. Nicely folded, according to the year they were introduced in. We've gone full circle.
Why do I have so many? What's under?
PMP-1 and Object 906 have been folded. I'm just gonna continue while Silent is messing around with stuff. ZSU 37-2 has been moved down to rank 5. And then we have the other new premium. The TO-55. Which is... Is it an unstabilized T-55? Nope. Fully stabilized. So, does this get that? This gets that. That's where the difference lies. The TO-55 does not get the dart. It is stuck with the APDS and the heat. But it gets a flamethrower. So, naturally, we have to go take it for a test drive.
Ah, yes, the Flammenwerfer. Or how the Russians say it, which I do not know.
And the Molotov. Let's bring a couple different shells here. There we go.
What am I looking for?
Actually, this is absolutely lethal for light vehicles. It still has the 50 cal as well. Anyway, fire!
Ah, my game's under saves. Oh, there we go. I found it. Oh, I can aim now.
Why does the flamethrower fuel hitting the ground sound like fucking fireworks?
Hot, hot, hot.
So I'm pretty sure this has a shorter range than the fire, not the firefly, the crocodile.
Low pressure Russian fuel. Something.
I'm also not entirely sure where the fuel for the flamethrower is. But fire!
Well, clearly it's all the gas tank from the outside. Unless it takes fuel directly from the fuel tank at the front.
Fire! Well, let's take a closer look and see if we can't find it. X-ray, fuel tank, fuel tank, fuel tank, fuel tank. I think it might be the fuel tank behind the loader. No, that's still there. I don't know. Guess it's Ivan just spewing the fuel directly into the flamethrower.
Fire!
Anyway, rank 6, T55A and AMD1 are folded. The T62 is still folded, and the T72 is still on its own. T10M is on its own, the object is on its own, and then we have the 64s folded. The BMP2 and the object 685 are folded. And the BMP3 and the 2S25 are folded.
Does that make sense?
From game logic, yes, because BRs. From real life use and doctrine, no. Also, the 2S25 has been moved down from rank 7. Tank destroyers are unchanged. The AA is, well, unchanged with the exception of the ZSU having moved. 37, that is. Rank 7, I have no fucking clue. T72Bs are folded. I believe that's the same as on live. The T80Us are all on their own. And so is everything else. There's not a lot of folder there.
It's not.
Anyway, onwards and upwards. We're barely halfway here. Let's just go over the more significant changes from here on. Because I'm getting bored of this. No real changes until rank 3 for Britain. The Churchill 3 and NA75 are folded.
At a glance, the folderings all seem to make sense.
Look at the AA line. The Istavac and the Crusader AA Mark II.
What?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Surely the Jittermark and the Bossmark should be, together.
Or, folder the Crusader AA Mark II under the AEC AA. They have the same turret. They have similar BRs.
Oh,
the Crusader AA would be a marginal upgrade from the AEC rather than just a pure fucking downgrade from the Istavac.
Okay, I'll take back what I just said.
You spoke too soon. The Tortoise and Conway have been folded. The Telts have been folded.
I'm going to ask a silly question, which is probably answered by the designation, but the Challenger did come before the Comet, didn't it? Or are they more like side-by-side developments?
They are more for side-by-side development. Those two along the Avenger is all programs to fit the 17-pounder on the Cromwell chassis. The Comet was more custom-built than the others.
I'll allow it.
Which is why the Comet looks good and the other two look like crap. Yeah, it's fine. I kind of wish they would have put the Comet first, because the Comet is...
The base tank, yeah.
I mean, it's not. They are their own thing. This also goes from the classifications. But the Comet is just a bit more iconic.
True.
The G6 and the Elan have been folded.
They have.
Because why not just leave the Elan in that nice gap in rank 5?
Yeah.
Oh no, it gets worse, Silent. It gets a lot
Oh
worse.
god. Oh
Uh,
god. Oh god.
Carnarvon and Conqueror have been folded. That's a nice change.
Fair enough.
And the Warrior and the City. What? The City
Why is
3.
the warrior? Why is the warrior there?
To be fair, the Warrior has always been in that line.
Huh. But why is the warrior there?
Why folded the ATGM vehicle with the Warrior instead of, you know, another ATGM vehicle? Ah well, the Marksman and Sede have been folded. Fair enough, they have the same armaments.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was the anti-air line for some reason.
Oh, no, that's the ATGM line. Now we have the Rycat and the Elephant Mark 1s.
That makes no fucking sense.
And then we have the Rycat MCTD and the Elephant Mark 2.
That makes no fucking sense.
The Challenger 1s have been folded. Which makes sense. And the Challenger 2s have been put into 2 separate folders.
Here you go. Grind some more. Have fun.
And then we, of course, has the Bishma. Which is just
A T90.
C90, but slightly
It
different.
closed his eyes. It's sleepy.
Closed its eyes and less of a punch. But awesome
But-
fucking plow.
I do like that plow.
Kinda wish it would do damage ramming light tanks with it, but
It's also currently not modelled properly.
is it solid?
It doesn't move.
Ah. I'm not gonna bother test driving that.
My day has been ruined.
Japan! Do we have any significant changes there?
It doesn't get its anti-air. Yet.
Well, other than that. I don't really think we do. The Cheetos are folded now.
Haven't they always been folded?
I'm not sure. Oh yeah, the Type 61 and STA3 have been folded. And the Type 60 ATM has been folded underneath the Type 60 SPRG.
Surely it would make more sense to have the STA3 at the bottom of the STA line. I mean,
Yes, it would.
but
But it has a turret that's more similar in design to the Type 61 than
that is
to...
fair enough.
Like, the overall design of it is closer to the Type 61 than the STAs.
That is fair enough, but also I like numbers going in order.
Yeah, it is a bit weird. They could have swapped those two, actually. That would have made sense. Now we got the STB and the Type 74, fair enough.
560s have been folded.
Type 74s have been folded.
They have.
Type 16s haven't been folded. The 87 RCV and 89 have been folded.
That's fair enough.
And of course the Type 90s and the Type 10s.
Not much in Japan as usual.
Not much, no. Now we get
Okay,
to
now.
some interesting folders. T34 and M4A1 in a folder.
Yep, that makes sense.
We also got a new Premium Bulldog!
I do want this.
With fancy camo netting, I do want it as well.
I do want this. I'm a big fan of bulldogs.
Literally just the Bulldog, but only
Lower
gets
BR.
full caliber. At a full BR lower.
This is gonna be really good.
It's gonna be so much fun. Especially with the stupid ass amphibious tanks you have at 5.0 and the stupid ass AA you have at 5.0. The T-34s are folded, the IS-2s are folded, the Type 63 and 62 are folded, M36 and ISU-122 are folded.
That makes sense.
The 63 and 86 are folded. That also makes sense. 59 and 69 are folded. The 88s are folded.
They moved the
99s are
M48.
folded.
Oh no, that's always been there.
The M48? No, it hasn't.
No, it hasn't. Yeah. What the fuck is it there?
It used to be after the S63.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, it does make more sense to have it in the fucking medium tank line.
But then, if you look after it, it makes no more sense.
I know! Then we get to rank 6 and it makes fuck all sense again. Oh.
They have the one random Taiwanese tank in the China line.
Yep.
Amazing.
Then we just go back to Taiwanese and we have the MBT 2000, which is new and everybody's seen already, but we'll just preview it real quick anyway. Should be a decent 10-0. And the VZ 1001 have been moved there as well.
Because that makes sense.
We also missed some folders. The CM25 and PTZ 89 are folded. And the PTL02 and AFT are folded.
Fair enough.
And then we get to where there's a whole fucking shitload of crap to look at.
Shittily. Yes, go!
Shittily.
Did we get all the folded out the way first?
Now we'll just do it rank by rank.
Oh, damn it.
Because we have the Zapper, which I really fucking like.
It's functionally, it's going to be a worse AP41.
Functionally, it's going to be a wheeled fucking L3.
Which is, worse AP41.
Basically.
That is a punchy gun, though.
Is it though?
No.
I mean,
against the Tetrarch it was.
It is APHE. It's basically just a slightly lower velocity version of the gun in the L3. Which I'm pretty sure is going to be evident if I do a quick test drive.
Yes, very slow firing.
Semi-automatic.
Yep. Absolutely bugger all post-10 damage.
Silent.
Zerga, shoot the third of the Staghound.
Hold down the fire button.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah. It has the twin steering. So you know people are gonna crash the living shit out of this.
But people can't drive.
I mean...
Forklifts. It's a forklift.
It's
well,
not, though.
No, it's not a forklift. It's almost a forklift.
Yeah. But, like, wheel steering in this game isn't great to begin with, and then you have both ends steering at the same time, and it just becomes horrible.
I played enough France to get used to it.
M1542 and Panzer 3N are folded for some weird reason. All the tank destroyers are folded, pretty much the same as on the live server. Then we have the Terran 1, which closest analog would probably be a Panzer 3.
Yes.
Does have a decently punchy gun.
That is very interesting ammo placement.
Yeah.
But where can we put ammo? In front of the loader, in front of the fucking...
Inside the fucking optics.
Inside the fucking machine gun.
But yeah, it should play fairly similar to the Terran 2, just with the faster firing, lower caliber gun.
The mesh screens do look spicy though.
It does look good. Weird but good. Then we have the Sreni 2, with a Mesvez 105.
Ooh,
Silent light.
me likey.
And decent-ish armor, actually. Especially with the tracks on top.
It's like the other Italian ones. Funny until somebody knows where to shoot you.
Yeah. Decent-ish. It's kind of like the Stoogs.
It's probably more in line with the M41s because of their just completely flat face.
Well, yeah, but those are also just basically poor copies of Stoogs.
Wow, yes. but 100 millimeters of casemate armor.
Yeah, it's more 75, actually.
The numbers have lied.
Yeah.
But the Rini does have quite good armor at a lower BR.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward.
And it does have pretty good traverse angles, so you can actually angle the armor, provided people don't know to just shoot the angled bit of your hull in that case.
That's what pushers are for. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, those are all up now. The 90, 53 and the Stuke 3 are folded. I don't really know why. And we got the Terran 3.
I'm actually in favour of that change because we don't have to play another Stug in the Italian
Yes.
tree.
Still a weird ass folded, but it's nice because less Stuke.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the Terran 3, which is just weird. Basically just the worst Spencer of all. But it looks so much better because it just looks wrong.
God, it's so ugly.
Opal and Fiat folded.
They have been. That's...
We get a Hungarian
Fair enough.
sticker. No actual changes in rank 5, other than the fact that we now have yet another set issue 57-2.
I don't mind an anti-tank weapon at SBR.
An anti-tank with
arguably-
limited anti-air.
And arguably the better anti-airs on the other side.
Yeah. Yet another BTR. But I believe... Okay, they haven't actually muddled the sandbags, they've just muddled the steel screens holding them. But there's actually sandbags on the sides.
Yay! It's got packed lunch.
Has a little bit of more protection against machine guns.
Just where you need it.
Yeah. Then we have the VCC 8060 that has moved. I can't remember where it is currently, but it's definitely not there.
Where the fuck was it?
Wasn't it basically just further down that line?
Yeah, I think it was it was after one of the Centauros, but before the other Centauro.
Yeah, and the Centauros have altered.
Fair enough.
And we have the no other changes there. I mean, we have the set issue, the Shilka.
The better anti-air at a lower BR.
Yeah.
It's just more so it has AP in every single in all the belts,
Yeah.
and it can actually kill planes.
I mean, this is damn can too, just not as effectively.
Yeah, it can too, but AP is still better than whatever the fuck that fires. And also, all your guns are in the same place.
Yeah. Now we have a T-72M1. That's just a variant of the T-72A for export. That's a lot of smoke launchers on the front of the turret.
Oh my. I can't wait to be permanently enveloped in smoke.
Yeah. Gets shot, smoke. Gets shot again, more smoke.
Now we can't complain about German main smoking all the time.
Everybody's going to be smoking all the time.
Oh god, that's so dumb. Centauro 120 is where it's used to be. Ariete P.
The
That's all. This is all
PSO
pretty
and
normal.
the standard production are folded.
Arguably in the wrong fucking order.
Very much so in the wrong fucking order.
Automatic is still very lonely up there, 11-3.
Was the Dados folded before?
No, they weren't. And to be
Those
fair, I do
folders.
like that it's not folded. And I also hate the fact that I had to grind VCC 80-30 before.
Well, now they're folded.
Now they're
Now
folded.
we have a fucking Leopard 2A4. That is just yet another Leopard 2A4. Does this one get a plow? It does get a plow. There is literally no difference here. Other than maybe a slightly different color. And then we have the Lynx.
Links.
Which is just...
The
I don't want to call it a budget Puma, because it's not. It's just a Puma with more emphasis on the infantry part of the IFV.
a Puma, but now you will die if you get shot in the turret.
Well, now you'll die faster when you get shot in the turret.
You'll die instantly when you get shot in the turret.
But you get ATGMs, so it's better.
You only get 2 ATGMs.
You only get 2, and it's spikes, so they're fire and forget, so they're kind of useless most of the time.
Yep.
Yeah, they need to add an option to toggle whether the spike is going to be fire forget or guided.
Very simple. You fire and it fires. You lock on, it fires. I suppose that's a bit too hard for Gaijin to do at the moment.
Anyway, Frenchies.
Oh,
Hey, the B1 and the 2C have been folded. The 2C is
Yay.
arguably still a full fucking BR too high, but, you know,
people just can't seem to know how to kill it.
now we don't have to play it anymore.
Yay. I mean,
It's not like people don't know how to kill it, it's just that it's very fucking difficult to kill in one shot.
even at as BR is currently at.
Because there's 4 fucking crew in the other end of the tank.
You know, arguably that thing needs to have another turret on the back with a full gun.
I would just like to see it have the, I won't call it Spunson, the side machine guns actually working, because
Yes.
it's kind of the whole point of having machine guns all over the place.
So we're like you can do in the M2.
Yeah,
Come on, Gaijin. Bet.
literally doesn't have a coax machine gun because they have put machine guns everywhere to shoot at infantry.
Anywho, rank 1 seems relatively normal.
Rank 1 is fairly unchanged. Rank 2 is unchanged with the exception of the 2C not being forced onto players anymore. Rank 3 is unchanged.
Yep.
Rank 4 is very empty all of a sudden.
They folded the Lorraine and the EOC together, which, fair enough.
Yeah. I meant
But
more
still.
so the fact that there's a grand total of 4 vehicles there now.
That just makes room for more funny things in the future.
Or I don't even know what they would add in the future.
The AM... the evens.
Oh yeah.
And potentially some other random shit they found off the back of a toilet paper.
Yeah.
Or, you know, put the EBRs in the fucking normal line.
So the Batchat has been folded under the Lorraine.
I mean,
The only thing they share is the fucking machine gun.
oh, Gaijin.
Like, at least put it under the fucking AMX M4 that, you know, has the same fucking turret, at least.
It doesn't even then, because
I mean, it mostly does. I know it's not exactly the same, but, you know...
no, they're nothing different. As the Frenchman, not the Frenchman here, but the French play here. They are completely different turrets.
But they at least have the same fucking gun. And reload.
Actually, not anymore, because now the Batchat has the American gun with the American funny APHG shell.
I know. But my point still stands. It would make more sense there than under the Lorraine.
It makes more sense to put the Batchat, remove its funny shell, and put it at 6-7.
Put the Batchat into that massive ass gap in rank 4.
Yeah.
Even as it is right now.
Exactly. But no. No.
Even with the fucking shells it has right now. Let's make it 6-7. AMX M4, same reload, more pen, but no fella. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked again.
We are.
We have new vehicle. It's in the wrong line though. It's supposed to be AA.
Yeah.
Also, can you please explain to me the logic in basically removing every other ATGM armed vehicle from the 6-7 to 7-7 spread?
And then adding this.
And then adding this. Which is literally just an ATGM carrier in... Well, with a gun on the front instead of a launcher on the roof.
In their defense, it's going to be nowhere near as effective than some of the other previous ones, which you could hide behind your entire tank behind a hill.
Yes.
This is also just a glorified anti-air in front, which is what I'm going to be treating it as.
An anti-air with self-defense gun.
An anti-air with...
The 20mm doesn't have great elevation.
It doesn't. Well, shit.
Has, I would say, about 35-40 degrees elevation.
I would say about 35. Looking... maybe 40. That's not a lot.
It really is tough. Oh my god, the high explosive shells in this thing are weird.
How so?
Well, you know, it's the rocket-assisted high explosive.
I genuinely have never fired it before. Oh,
well,
yeah!
Imagine firing an ACGM, but instead of guiding, it kind of just falls into the ground.
I see.
I mean, I think this is going to be a fun vehicle, and yeah, it's not going to be, especially not with that little gun depression, it's not going to be particularly good.
Doesn't get range fund either, and when it uses HE, it doesn't have the fucking crenellations.
Yep.
So you can't even range it.
Yep.
Oh, Gaijin!
At least you get both rounds stock, so you don't have to struggle with the HE first.
Yeah, to be fair, the aggro has that as well.
Yeah. And
Then
see,
again,
that's really my only complaint about it. I feel like it should have gone after the Foch.
I feel like this probably could have been an event vehicle.
Also that, but, you know, we have it in the tech tree now.
Yeah, oh well.
But it really should go after the Foch, because, you know, Foch is...
It makes more sense.
Yeah.
Chronologically.
Yeah. The Mars and the Hot have been folded. With the Hot being the second vehicle.
Makes no sense, but okay.
Like, if you absolutely want to fold that under the fucking 1390.
Yeah.
And the 10RC and the
SK,
the thing that has fucking no business being in the French tree in the first place.
Give us our AMX 5100 105, goddammit.
Have not only been moved from the tank destroyer line, they've also been folded.
Into the light tank line.
Yep. And then obviously the Leclercs are folded. And the AMX B2s are folded. And the 32s are folded.
Yep.
And then we have the new thing.
The ever so slightly heavier Leclerc.
That's
With-
fucking... Okay, no, silent. The secondary
Like
gun
a-
isn't there yet on the card.
Nope, it also doesn't work in game either. The turret machine gun is just glued to facing front. It's also only a 7.62.
Because the 50 cal's coax.
Yeah. I'd rather have a 50 cal on the fucking roof.
Yeah. But it looks good.
It does look good. I do like Leclerc's.
I'm gonna have to drink more French. Anyway, Sweden.
Baden.
There's a gap in rank 2 all of a sudden, in the finish line. And the T-34 and the Penta 4 folded. In the same rank as the PT-76 and the Comet.
Ah. Yeah, okay.
Okay, Jin, are you okay? Blink twice if we need to rescue you. Oh, it gets better, Silent. You know how we have two PVKV M43s? One from 46 and one from 63?
Yeah?
Yeah, the 46 have been folded with the IKV 103.
Gaijin! Put the IKV first and put the two PVKVs together. How hard can it be?
The Spud gun's also rank 2 now. Breaking up the nice linear progression between the SAP M43s.
What? What?
Yep. And then we get to the really good part. Are you ready for this? We have the PVKV-2 at 4.0, and the PVKV-3 at 3.3, both of them are tank destroyers. Now we're getting the PVKV-4 at 3.7 as a medium tank. Not like the name literally means fucking anti-tank gun.
Funnily enough, I actually made the mistake of calling it an SCRV-4. I didn't expect Gaijin to hear me.
It's all your fault. But I am very excited about this because it kind of completes the PVKV prototypes.
It does, yeah.
But not only that, we have another one with the 57mm, and I fucking love those.
And fully enclosed turret.
As per usual, though, Gaijin has misplaced the fucking gun of view. And the gun of view is below where you actually shoot.
Oh, lovely. That explains why I got dissociated.
But very fast reload.
Yeah, that is spicy.
Which, to be fair, is gonna be... I mean, that and the fact that it's gonna get APDS is gonna be the only fucking reason why it's 3.7 and it's only strengths at the same time. Actually, how much pen does the APDS have? 179. Silent.
Like,
The 3.7.
Yep.
That will end up having almost as short a reload as the... Actually, I don't think so. Hang on, let me just screw this. Okay, that puts it down to 3.2. So the 3.7 has more pen on its APDS than the 5.0 coming after it.
Right.
The 5.0 does have a slightly faster reload. Not a lot. Where's the logic, Gaijin? Also, I am very much looking forward to the fucking shenanigan lineup I can make out of this.
Yes.
I am actually making it right now. It might even have to forego having an actual AA.
Oh, you don't need anti-air this lineup. You also don't have any anti-air anyway. Even the glorified tank destroyers.
I mean, if you can make the 40mm work, you do. And if not, you have the 301.
Yeah, but the 40mm just don't have enough ammo.
Unfortunately. It's not a problem in those 40mm, actually. It's the LVKV-42 where it's a problem.
It's less of a problem.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, they have... Oh no, they haven't. I forgot about the David. There we go.
Bidar?
Yeah.
Bidar.
This is just evil. We have two Swedish, basically autoloaders that fire very, very fast. One with a stupidly big shell and one with a stupidly high-penned shell.
And laser.
Oh, no, I'm not up there yet, Silent. This is the 37 lineup.
Oh.
We have a Panzer IV. That'll kill absolutely anything it can see. We have a T-34, which can basically bounce anything it'll see. Then we have the Sav, the fucking 6-shooter with stupidly big shell.
Okay.
Then we have the PVKV-4, which is basically firing autoloader levels of fast with a fucking high-ass pen dart. Well, not dart, APDS. Fucking 179 at 3.7. And then just to top it all off, we have a Sherman that'll just kind of do everything okay. And then a Mustang to bomb people.
Nice.
And make sure the skies are clear. Yeah!
There's your anti-air.
Yep. Nothing folded in rank 4. .101 and 103 have been folded. Instead of foldering the two Centurions. And yes, the Vida.
Vida.
That I may or may not have already bought.
I'll consider getting it. I kind of do want it.
Oh, 9 kilo explosive shell. With stupidly high rate, not rate of fire, velocity.
Right. Aiming at plane very far away.
Yes. Let's see how this thing does.
Pretty good if I actually know how to aim the gun.
I mean, there is also always 50 cal. With horrible elevation.
Yep.
But also very good reload in this thing.
Not as good as the French, but...
Well, no, not quite.
Oh! Oh, get fucked.
I'm pretty sure this thing also beats the French on mobility.
Yeah. It's also a bit smaller.
Well, shorter, at least.
Same difference.
This is just going to be fun addition to already kind of bully 7-7 lineup.
I would like to learn how to anti-air this one properly.
So I got to 56 going forwards.
Ooh. Ooh, that was a 2-kilometer shot there.
And 38 going backwards.
And it's a very solid 7-7 lineup then.
Yeah.
Lacking a bit in cast, but oh well.
Nah, you have the SK. That's all you need. It's lacking a bit in anti-air capability.
Yeah. What anti-air?
Exactly.
You have a beacon and a radar.
That's actually true. The 104 and the 103C are folded instead of foldering it with the fucking 105. I do like that the LVT 9040 and the SRAD have been folded though. Oh well, Last Nation. Do they even get anything? They do get something, well, new and new. The Magak 2s have been folded. The Terrans have been folded. The Magak 3 and 6 have been folded. The 6A and 5 have been folded. The 6RB and Hydra have been folded. The 6M and C have been folded. The Galbatash and Magak 7C have been folded.
Nice.
The Macavo 1 and 2Bs have been folded. The 3B and C have been folded. The 4B and Lick have been folded. And then we have the Chaparral. With an improved missile. Which has ECCM. But that's really the only difference.
ECCM is a lie, and Gaijin knows it.
Yes, unless it's Russian.
Unless it's Russian. Even then, the only one that seems to work is the Chinese one.
Yeah. Also, that's a full hour on just the ground vehicles.
I need to take a fucking break because my head is hurting.
Same. So, we go through air tomorrow?
I don't know if I'll have the time to do it, but
the thing is, we haven't even really covered any of all the other things, which, to be fair, do mostly go for air, but honestly, screw that. There's so much other stuff to cover here. I shouldn't have closed it. Oh well. Thanks for your help. And thanks to anyone watching. And hopefully I'll see everybody around for the next one. In some form.
Why is there not a MiG-29 in the German tree?
And with that, see ya.